Much featuring Melanie C. And 3 ways you can get a hold of Melanie if you'd like to do so. You can phone us, 1-800-265-6824. You can fax us. Will you be faxing today?
Sure.
At 416-591-6824. And if you have an email question for Melanie, if you're on your computer working hard on that thing, get us an email question into muchmail@muchmusic.com. It's an honor to have Melanie C back here again. You guys are excited. I'm sure you guys are excited. Millions of albums sold worldwide with the Spice Girls. This is her latest. Northern Star is what it's called. She'll be performing, asking your questions. She's going to start off with this one. If That Were Me, Melanie C right here. Live at Much.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Self-pity when you've got nothing and you're living on the streets of the city. I couldn't live without my phone, but you don't even have a home. And now, and tell me,
Melanie Spice right there. Melanie C, very good. Thank you very much. They're very, very nice. You guys like that? You guys like that at home? More to come, more questions, more performing to happen as Live at Much with Melanie C continues after the break. excited to be here today. I am as well, and we're hoping you are as well. Melanie C, welcome back to the Much Music environment.
Thank you very much.
That was very nice. That first one was a little quiet ballad.
Yes, it was quite mellow.
I felt bad for hyping everyone up and then taking them right back down. But
Well, you know, life's a roller coaster.
Yes, right.
Emotions up and down, you know.
Hey, so who are your friends here? Oh.
Whoops. That's just my
Ups
box.
and downs, and the
my box
microphone's
just
gone.
fell on the floor.
You could just. Hey, who are your friends here?
This isn't all of my bands. This is my band. This is Claire. She plays guitar and does lots of my vocals.
Very nice.
Whoa, Claire! This is Fergus. He's playing percussion today, but he's my drummer and MD. And this is the famous Paul Gendlin. He's my lead guitarist.
Nice to meet you, Paul. Hey, Fergus, can you ring those chimes for us? Oh, very nice. It's Christmas time. So this is it right here. It's been out for a little while, under a year. Northern Star.
Yeah, well, it's just over a year, I think.
Just over a year now.
Yeah, at home. I'm not sure about here.
At
Who
home,
knows?
I think
Hey, it doesn't
at
matter.
home,
If you're not going
over a
to
year,
go, yeah.
here under a year, I think around a year somewhere.
Yeah.
And
For a while.
some pretty good help and support on this one in terms of producers. Rick Rubin and William Orbit, amongst others.
Loads. Yeah, I was dead lucky, really. I'd done some writing in the UK, but I actually recorded the album and did a lot more writing in LA. And I just bumped into people, people who I'd met, over the years with the Spice Girls, and it just ended up being a collaboration of like loads of really different people. Like Rick Rubin's done stuff like the Beastie Boys and Red Hot Chili Peppers, and then of course William's very famous for working with Madonna, and so it was a real woo.
Yep.
So it was a real cross section of people. So I think that's why it helped it be quite diverse. It's good.
Was that for William Orbit or Madonna? Madonna, of course it was. So I guess a person of your stature, it's not hard to attract producers like this as well.
Well, I think, coming out of Spice Girls, sometimes people can be a little bit cynical. But, I did have a lot of fans from, my work that I've done with the Spice Girls. And so a lot of people were quite excited to work with me. And I made some really good friends, so it was good experience.
Now these guys were obviously supportive of your work, but I'm trying to think of how the other Spice Girls would feel when you put this out. Were they supportive as well?
Yeah, absolutely. We've always been really honest with each other, and we've all wanted to do solo work as well as, be in the band. And that's exactly what we're doing right now. It just happened that, I was the first one to do it, really. Melanie and Victoria were busy having babies.
That's right.
But everyone's records are going to be out by, next year. So.
There's always time for you to have babies. Put the albums out. The albums out.
Whatever's right for you at the time.
Vice versa as well, right? You're very supportive of what they're putting out as well.
Oh, no.
No.
Of course I am. We're all really supportive of each other. I know it wouldn't be possible for me to make a solo record if, I hadn't been in the Spice Girls.
Which solo debut would be your favorite? Excluding yours, if you had to choose one. I hear them laughing back there. But...
Sneaky? That's far too sneaky a question. No, I think the thing with the Spice Girls, something that we show within the band is our individuality, and that carries through our solo stuff as well. We're very different.
So you like them all? Yes. I have a fun little game here planned. It's sort of like word association, but you have to choose one of the words. I give you both words, you choose one of the words. Ready? Okay. One that best suits Melanie C. Here we go. Rain or shine?
Shine.
Little angel or little devil?
Little angel.
Of course. Manchester United or Liverpool?
Liverpool.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me?
Okay. Piercings or tattoos?
Tattoos.
And, okay, a lot of cheer for that one. Madonna or Maradona?
Madonna.
Sean Connery or Roger Moore?
Oh my gosh, that's tough. I've got to say Roger because he was in our movie. But I love Sean too.
Right, okay. How about George Lazenby? Remember him?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we'll forget
I'm
about
not
her.
that old.
Northern Star or Southern Comfort?
Northern Star.
Gugu or Gaga?
Gaga.
London, England or London, Ontario?
Well,
Be careful
I
now.
can't say because I've never been to London, Ontario, so...
Oh, you don't know what you're missing?
No.
You gotta get there on your next tour or something. Spice Girls or Backstreet Boys?
Spice Girls.
Of course. Suddenly Monday or Suddenly Susan?
Suddenly Monday. Oh, this is so simple.
Okay, one more. Fish and chips or bangers and mash?
Neither.
Neither.
Just mash.
Just mash, no bangers?
No.
Okay, very good. Now, I'm not the only one that's going to be asking the questions here today. As you can see, we have the environment is filled with your fans at home. There's millions and millions watching.
Do you wear nail varnish?
Yeah, but I didn't really, you know what? How stupid of me. I didn't really, I should have fixed it for today's interview.
Was it just marker pen when you bored? And you just,
No,
you know, like when
it's
you're
actual.
at school and you get bored and you put Tipp-Ex on your fingers.
No, it's actual nail polish.
Is it really?
I was here until 4 o'clock last night, so I didn't have time to update the nail polish. So I
Do you do
apologize.
toes too?
I don't do the toes. No, there's too much hair on the toes.
I'll
It wouldn't
just
look
shave your
right.
toes.
You have hair on your body, people. It's everywhere. So we have a speaker's corner booth here at the corner of our building here.
Okay.
But we have a one that travels across Canada as well, and people get to ask questions. And today
Yeah, you had that last time I was here.
Oh, did we
actually,
really? Yeah. So you're familiar with it?
Yes.
So we have a question from Vancouver. There's a young lady that would like to ask you something. So if you want to pay attention
Okay.
to a monitor.
There's one right here.
Vancouver, ask away.
Hi, I'm Joanne. I'm from Vancouver. How would you explain what happened on the British TV show that made everyone
Right
think
there.
you were leaving the Spice Girls?
It's a very quiet girl from Vancouver. I think the question was, how would you explain what happened on the British talk show mid-November?
Frank Skinner show.
Was it Frank Skinner?
Yeah. Right. I got asked a question about boys, right?
Yeah.
And when I was working with the Spice Girls and we were touring and everything, I never had a boyfriend. But when I've been touring on my own, you see, because when the others aren't there, I've got a chance with the fellas, right? So I just said, I've been luckier with men since I left. Now, I didn't mean left, because I haven't left. I just meant since I've been doing my own thing. It was a slip of the tongue. and so
you're
that was
talking
it.
about
And then the
boys.
titles just go crazy.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
So you were talking about your music and whatever else, and the luck you've had. You were talking about boys. The luck you've had with boys.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Is everyone clear with that? Okay, good. Audience question from Kristen. Kristen's right over there, Melanie C, in the white
Hello,
top with the
Kristen.
camera prepared. Ask away.
Okay, I was wondering with each of the Spice Girls having a solo career, if you're at all competitive with the other girls.
I think I'm in a really good position at the moment, you know, because I am. Because the other girls' records aren't out yet. So I'm like, oh, yeah, we're really supportive, we're all really different. But, you know, maybe if the circumstances change and, you know, one of the other girls is more that things going on. If one of the other girls, you know, sells more records or gets more number ones or, you know, then maybe I'll feel differently. But right now, I think we're just really proud of each other.
Thank you.
Okay with that?
Yeah.
Good answer, good question. Now, you're very hardworking, very determined. I'm wondering where that stems from. That work ethic, that
So am I.
attitude. You
No,
see?
I think, you know, I do come from a working class background, and my mum's been in a band longer than I've been around, and so I've just always sort of like grown up in the environment where people work very hard. You know, both my mum and stepfather had day jobs, and they'd work weekends with the band. So I don't know, it's sort of like bred.
Sort of
I'm a
in-
Capricorn too, so I'm very ambitious.
Birthday's
if you
next
believe
month?
in that.
Birthday's next month,
12th
right?
of January.
12th of January. Who shares that same day? That girl
Do
right over there.
you? Nice one.
Not lying, are you?
I bet I'm a lot older than you, though.
Okay. Okay, so also you were saying you like doing things, as most people would do, like doing things that make you happy.
Mm.
What makes you
Most
happy?
people.
Yeah, most people.
Everybody?
Everyone. Well, there are a few that I've met that
Yeah.
are
Okay.
stick in the muds.
Yeah.
What do you like to do, and how do you remain in that state after all the happiness is left?
Calling me a state. Do you know what that means in English if you call someone a state?
No,
You're
I
the
don't.
right state. It means that you're a mess.
Oh no,
You know,
I didn't mean
yeah.
that.
God,
No,
that
I didn't.
bloke, he's such a state. What a state.
The state you're in.
How to stay happy. Really, it's just, you know, listen to yourself. I think as you get older, it becomes easier to listen to yourself. I think you get to know yourself a bit more.
Sure.
So, you know, if you're in a situation that you're not happy with, it might be terrifying to change it. But, you know, if you're unhappy, you've got to do it. So just being brave, really, and just listening to inside and following your dreams.
Okay, so aside from like pumping iron and stuff like that, what else makes you happy?
Well, I don't pump iron so much anymore.
Anymore?
No, I do enjoy it, but no, I went a bit overboard on the old training.
You did.
Malarkey, yeah.
Malarkey.
Oh, you're agreeing with me there, yeah.
I know what that means, yeah.
But I don't know, what do I do? Like anybody, you know, I like to hang out with my friends, go to bars, restaurants, watch movies. I don't know, I mean, I still love working out, I do yoga, I like to run outside, and, you know,
Right on.
usual stuff.
Good stuff there. There's a lot to get to, actually, and it's unfortunate we have to throw to a break right now.
Okay.
But we'll be back with a Live and Much with Melanie C. shortly. I had a lot more there, but
Sorry,
you said break. all shut up now, or you got to keep the energy up. Back with Live at Much with Melanie C. Good to have you guys back with us. More questions to be answered, but it's time for some more live music, right? Off of Northern Star, this is Never Be the Same Again. Melanie C. right here in the Much environment.
Forbidden step. Is this something that I might regret? Come on. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. You are the one. A lonely heart that can't be tamed. Come on. I'm hoping that you feel the same. This is something that I can't forget. Be friends. Things will never be the same again. It's just the beginning, it's not the end. Things will never be the same again. It's not a secret anymore. Now we've opened up the door. Starting tonight and from now on, we'll never be the same again. Never be the same again. I need you so much more, and I don't care what everyone will say. It's about you and me, and we'll never be the same again. Oh yeah, things will never be the same again. We've only just begun. Never be the same again.
Never Be the Same Again off Northern Star, and Madame, you get to have that right there. Speaking of never being the same again, I read that you used to be into the clubs during your late teens.
Yes. When I was a student, I was really into dance music and clubbing.
And how often would you frequent the clubs and the dancing these days?
Say that again?
Do you frequent dancing?
Do I frequent dancing?
So you're learning stuff and I'm learning stuff.
Yeah, okay.
It's an English class here today.
Yes, absolutely. Dancing, I'm not really into dancing so much anymore. I'm just sort of into my singing right now.
Okay.
But I don't really get dancing. I think I got to this point in my life when I thought it was really weird how people stand in a room all dead sweaty and just like dance. You know, you just think of the concept of it, it's really weird, isn't it? It's really bizarre. If everyone turned the lights on, everyone looked like stupid.
Well, unless they had a pretty good air conditioning system.
Oh yeah, because they wouldn't be sweaty then.
I think they want you to come outside.
Hello!
We might, you know what, we might go over to the windows to say hello.
We've got enough mics.
Here, I can put this one down here.
We've got enough mics.
We'll get that one to Fergus. Fergus, hold that one, will you? Hey there. You can do the chimes with that if you like. There you go. Another audience question. I believe it's coming to us from over here somewhere. Is it Shannon?
Hi,
hey, Shannon, how are you?
Hi. I was just wondering, my question was, what made you decide to do a solo album?
A solo record was something I'd always dreamed of doing, and it came towards the end of the Spice World tour, where we played here. You know, we did all across North America, and the girls were pregnant, and they needed some time, and I wasn't ready to quit, so you know I wasn't ready to have a rest. So I just went straight into the studio and did it. It was quite nice because it got lots of things out of me that I never got out in Spice Girls. You know, a lot of things that I felt very angry or aggressive about, or things I felt quite romantic or passionate about. So it was, you know, it was something I had to do for me. That's all right.
It is, talking about the aggressiveness and the romanticness. It's a very well balanced CD.
Not like me. No, it's nice, you know, to express yourself in different ways because, you know, nobody's like that all the time, I don't think.
No, because from tune to tune, you know, you had the little soft ballads.
They say nice things. Woo!
They just, you guys can hear us out there, right? We will be there, I promise. Do you promise? You have to promise them.
I promise we'll come out soon.
They're happy now.
Okay.
And going back and talking about the dancing again, you did have that one nice dancing move that we all grew to love. The
famous kick.
I tried that in the club the other night.
Did it work?
I pulled my my ass muscle back here. Gluteus maximus. There's another question. It's an email question. If you want to look at the screen there, I'll read it out.
And lip sync, lip read.
Hey Much and Me. Hey Much and Me. Oh, Mel. Sorry, Mel. I would like to ask Mel which song that she's written either with the Spice Girls or solo means the most to you on a personal level. That's from Noelle. Noelle is in Windsor.
Wow. Oh, hello, Windsor. Yeah. Hello, Sarah and Ian, if you're watching. They're my cousins.
In Windsor?
Yeah, in Windsor.
Nice.
What I was going to say, what was the question again? Oh yeah, what means the most? It depends on different days how I'm feeling, but I think Northern Star has always got, you know, it's always quite emotional for me because it's a lot about, you know, things I've experienced with the Spice Girls and through the media and just becoming famous and trying to deal with it really.
That would be my favorite as well. Even though I didn't write it, that's my favorite on that one. A phoner from Leah. Leah's living in Alberta these days. Okay. Leah, how are you doing today?
I'm coming over to Alberta.
Good.
Yeah, I'm in Calgary and Edmonton in the next few days.
What do you think of that, Leah?
That's cool.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah.
I see you there.
Go ahead with your question, Leah.
What is going to be your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution? Wow. Well, every New Year I make this resolution to stop smoking, which is really cool because I don't smoke anyway, so I can never fail. So that's cool. But now I think really to just stay healthy, keep fit, look after myself, and you know keep hard working throughout 2001, and you know hopefully become more successful.
Leah, good enough? Leah, hang right there with us, okay? You said you were going to Calgary and Edmonton in the next few days to do like same sort of promo stuff, or will you be doing some shows as well, or?
I haven't looked that far in my itinerary yet.
Leah, stay tuned, okay?
Yeah,
Leah, stay tuned.
I'm going to be around, so listen out on the radio and stuff, because I'll let you know what's going on.
Where are you living in Alberta, by the way?
Calling Lake.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice place. Is that near Red Deer?
It's near Edmonton.
Is it really cold?
Yeah.
Leah, thank you very much for your call, okay? Enjoy the rest of the show. Say goodbye to Melanie C.
Bye, Melanie.
See ya. Thanks for your question.
Okay, guys, and hang in there as well. You guys stay tuned. Stay close. More questions and videos as well to get to from you. As Live at Much Music continues with Melanie C. after the break. See, they always know when to cheer because I raise up a little bit. We're having a pretty good time now, aren't we? We're having a pretty good time now. A lot of action here during those commercial breaks, isn't it? Running around, talking to people. They're fierce.
Fierce.
A good fierce, though. It's a pretty
in a good way, in a good way.
Now, I've been listening to a lot of CDs lately. This one has been in my CD player for a while. I'm just wondering what you're listening to these days. And what gets you going in the morning?
Well, I've been listening to the Beatles a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think it's because, you know, sadly it was John Lennon's anniversary of his death last week, and I was in New York at the time, and it sort of made me feel a little bit, you know, missing the Beatles. Yeah. So I listen to them, I listen to Pink, Eminem, woo! And
Pink's making out with some boy in her new video.
Really?
Yeah, she's making out with some boy.
Madonna, of course, Madonna's new record, I love that. All Saints.
All Saints?
Yeah. I can't remember loads. I like loads of stuff.
You have you have your compatriots in your collection as well. Your the Spice Girl solo stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's in the collection.
Yeah. It's all singles right now, but soon
Yep.
it'll be. Well, I've got Mel B's album. It'll all be albums soon too.
Which one do you listen to most?
Well, you know, I've only got Mel B's
every-
album, but you know.
No, I'm talking about your friends in the Spice Girls there. Which one would you slide in
Yeah,
there?
but that's what I mean. There's only one.
Oh, okay.
There's only one album.
Oh, okay.
Hello. Hello.
McFly! Back to the Future. Sorry, that's a reference. Okay, how about we get to another question from the audience then? They have some pretty good questions.
Do they?
Check this one out. This is from Kelly, I believe. Where's Kelly? Kelly?
Hi.
Yeah, there she
Hi.
is.
Hi, Kelly.
Before I ask my question, I just want to introduce you to my best friend, Princess. She's like, hi.
Hello.
She's got to be your #1 fan here for sure.
Oh.
She has to be.
And she's celebrating her birthday on the same day, right?
Yeah. Well,
Oh my God.
really close. Day before, same thing.
Oh, you liar.
I don't want to lie.
I'll tell you what.
I wasn't lying. It was
It's
close.
the same day because at home we're like 5 hours ahead in England. So you know when we
Oh,
celebrate
see?
the same
There you
time.
go. There you go.
She's happy again.
My question was, what's the whole deal with you and Jay from 5?
Nothing now. For a short while we were good friends. But now I don't even speak to him.
Okay, thanks.
why don't you speak to him
Because
anymore?
I've got a better boyfriend now.
Oh! I heard someone ask who. I didn't want to ask it, but this guy back there is asking
Well,
who.
I don't think anybody will know him just yet. You may get to know him. He's in a band called Tom Cat, and he's called Dan. They toured with me in the UK
Nice. And how long has that been happening for?
since I went on tour, since September.
Nice. Give it up. That's so nice. Good for you. Congratulations. Email from Kara, and I'll read it out if you want to check it out. Cheers. Welcome back to Toronto. I first wanted to say that I love the Spice Girls, and I'm so happy that you're back. How have you grown individually and as a group during your time off? Kara from Toronto. Thanks and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too,
Yeah.
Cara. How have we grown individually? I think doing our solo work, we've been able to work with loads of different people. You know, Melanie's worked with people like Cisco, and she did some more stuff with Rodney Jerkins, who we worked with on the Spice Girls record. So she went more on an R&B route, and then B-route sounds like beetroot or Beirut. And then I worked with like more rock people. So I think we've explored things that are like musical styles that are more personal, that are our own personal tastes. And to the girls' mums, of course, like I've said. And so they're a bit more sensible these days.
Yes, they are.
If you can imagine Mel B being sensible. A bit more sensible than she was. But I don't know, we're still the same girls, but we're just a little bit older. So, like anyone, different hairstyles.
Yep.
Different size jeans.
I'm trying a different hairstyle myself today. I don't know if it's
I didn't want to
succeeding or not.
mention
You don't want to
anything.
go there, did you?
I'm only joking, it looks cool.
Dave from Windsor is with us as well. Back to someone from Windsor,
Yeah?
since you have family
Yeah?
there.
Yes.
Dave, go ahead.
Hi.
How are you, Dave?
Hi. I wanted to ask Mel C. Basically, I was just wondering how you were going to be spending Christmas this year.
Well, I do the same thing every year for Christmas. I always go home. Liverpool is like my home. All my family are there. So I'll be spending a bit of time there. And it's my brother's birthday on New Year's Eve. So we'll be celebrating that as well.
Wow.
Good on you, Dave.
Thank you.
Is
Happy
that
holidays.
boring?
Thanks. You too.
I'll be eating loads of food and drinking loads of booze.
Oh.
That's what I'll be doing.
Uh-oh. Eggnog mixed with rum or something like that? Something like that?
No, I like wine.
Wine, okay.
Wine.
Hey, now, you were talking about Dan
And I
from...
like whining.
You were talking about Dan a little while ago.
Yeah.
Now, what, for example, since Christmas is just around the corner, what would someone like Dan get you for Christmas? Get the girl that has almost everything.
Just be nice to me for once. I'm only joking. He's not watching, so I can say anything. Yay! Now, it is really difficult. And, because, I buy for the other Spice Girls, too, and you just think, why'd you buy someone who, could buy anything for herself? But it's just little things, It's like my mum, even. She finds it hard, but she just buys me, underwear and, usual mum things, like Marks and Spencer's knickers and so.
But you must be hoping for something a little more. A little more than
not really, because you know,
Knickers.
because he's just starting out, you know, so he's only just signed a record deal, so I don't want him to waste his money on me. You know, just
Good enough.
Yeah.
Good. And then what would you be getting the other Spice Girls? That's a curious.
Oh gosh, I don't want to say. They're not going to know, are they? I bought Emma a really nice bag.
A bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This pink Louis Vuitton bag. It's really
Oh,
nice.
nice. Yeah, she likes it.
And
Yeah.
I bought Phoenix a little outfit. And from Diesel, that's really cute. And then I'm still to get Melanie and Victoria in Brooklyn.
Very good. Well, you have a lot of time. Lots of time still. It's only the 14th today. 11 days. We're going to your latest video. It's a premiere of this video. I turn to you. So it's a Canadian
Premiere.
premiere. She doesn't like my accent.
No, I do. It's funny. It's just different. I'm just, you know.
Premiere of this video.
We say what
Premiere.
do we say? Premiere.
Premier.
Premiere.
Like the Premier Division. Where Liverpool plays.
Premiership, yes.
Premiership. Tell us about this video here, because we haven't seen it yet. We will in the next little while, but explain where it was shot. I turn to you, the new...
I tend to use that the new one.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard because in different countries it's different ones.
I see,
Okay,
yeah,
I
I see.
tend to was shot in Ibiza. It was in the summer. It was at the beginning of the season actually, so it was quite quiet.
Spain?
But yes, it's an island just off the coast of Spain, and it's really renowned for its club scene. It's got like a wicked club scene. Everybody goes there in the summer holidays, so that just really freak out. And lots of good dance music, you know, is discovered there. And I just wanted to go, so Virgin could pay for me to go on holiday to Ibiza. And no, but it's a beautiful, beautiful country as well. You know, beautiful island. The scenery, you know, the sea and the landscape and everything. So it's just a perfect place to do a video.
Right on. And when you were there, were you in any of the sweaty clubs that you were talking about earlier?
There's
there's a club.
There's a few shots
Okay.
at Es Paradis, I think it's called.
Okay.
One of the like really famous clubs out there. But the people who are in it aren't like, you know, a lot of people in videos get like models to be extras, or like these people who dance and everything, and we just let everyone come in. So
Nice.
they're all British tourists, and they're all like that, yeah, all dancing really out of time and everything. But it was great. It was really
Authentic
good fun.
English people in your
Yeah.
video. Right on, let's check it out. I turn to you, brand new Melanie C right here, live at Much with Melanie C. Right on. This will be fun to watch though.
When the world is darker than I can
I'm sorry. I kicked your foot. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Back at...
That's okay.
Forgive me. Back at
I'll
Much
get him
Music.
later.
It's Alive at Much with Melanie C. And you know what? I'm looking at my watch, and we're almost done here.
Really?
It's been fun. It's been fun, but it's only an hour. It's only an hour show, so I better stop talking about that and let's get some more questions.
Yeah,
Francis has one. Francis has one right over here. Francis, go ahead.
Hi, Mel.
Hello.
Okay, my question is, how do you cope with the tabloids?
Ooh, that's a hard question, and it's hard to deal with them actually. But you know, as time goes on, they can never ever surprise me. You know, the things that they come up with, it's completely unbelievable. But you do harden to it, but you never get used to it. Gosh, I mean, just the support of my family and friends, really. And also from the public. I've had a lot of public support, you know, back home. They've been writing all these, like, really horrible things about me. And, like, people in the supermarket will come up to me and say, oh, ignore them, we think you're great. So people keep me going, really. You know, other people just reassuring me that they, you know, believe in me and not in the rubbish that they read.
Thanks, Francis. Some people aren't even bothered by the rumors, and then some people, things really get to some people. What's the most bizarre rumor you read or heard about?
Well, it's funny, you know, because a lot of people, when they get asked that question, they have like a funny thing to say, you know, like a funny little story, but mine aren't funny, I'm afraid. No, mine are all really horrible. This year I've had a lot of criticism this year, or a lot of things being exposed, you know, health problems that I've had, you know, it's exposed. I've been suffering with depression, you know, I'm getting over an eating disorder and obsessive behaviour. And, you know, the paper thought it would be nice to expose that for me. So, you know, it's the very important thing. So I just wanted to say, yes, you know, it's true, I have been depressed. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's an illness. And, you know, people's attitude should change towards, you know, the illness of depression. And then things, you know, the continuous questioning about my sexuality. And it's endless. It just goes on and on and on. And
we killed those rumors today with Dan.
Well, yeah, but, you know... They still say it, yeah, whatever. But yeah, the latest one was like I was I'm taking loads of tranquilizers and drinking loads of vodka. I don't even like vodka. Do you know what I mean? It's like I get drunk at one party and then it's like, oh my God, she's an alcoholic. You know. Goodness sake, now.
Wine, not vodka, wine, right?
Yeah.
yeah. Speaker's Corner question is another one from some young ladies in Vancouver. So check out the monitor, and they're going to ask away.
Hi, we're from Vancouver, and my name is Joanne.
Minju and BJ. Yeah, we just want to know what the Spice Girls argue about.
We don't really argue that much anymore. We just kind of, because we know each other so well, we just let everyone get on with it. Like if Mel B's ranting about something, we just agree with and go, yeah. You know. But I think just silly things, you know, sometimes, because I don't, you know, get angry that often, but sometimes like the girls really freak out about clothes, right? And I'm not really that concerned with clothes, and so they'll be like arguing about which stylist to use and which designer to use, and I'm like, and they're like, so last season, and I'm like, well, it doesn't matter, if it looks good on you, it's cool. So that's something that we sort of, you know,
just give me a pair of Kappa track pants and I'm fine, right?
Yeah, whatever.
One question, I was curious about this. First two albums did very well, debuting in the US. Forever.
Doesn't that put you off when there's phone ringing all the time?
No, I'm used to that. Yeah. Does it put you off?
No. No,
stop calling here.
No, keep calling. Woo! We haven't been outside
but your reaction to that, debuting at number 39, Forever, on the Billboard charts, top 200. What was your reaction? What was the other? What were the others' reactions?
Amazing, fantastic. You know, I think every English artist knows it's very difficult to break in America, and you know, we did it big time. You know, in the 90s, but now it's the millennium, and there's a lot more people around, so, you know, it's just great to be recognised over there and sell a single record, you know, never mind getting to the Billboard Top 100.
Good attitude, good for you. A couple more choose here, choose ones. I don't think I got to these ones.
Okay.
On stage in front of thousands, or an intimate 50-person setting?
An intimate 50-person setting.
Yeah, really, eh?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, explain that
I
one.
think, you know, it's really exciting, and it's the stature of doing like a stadium or an arena or whatever. But the best gigs are the smaller ones because, you know, it's just the energy is so instant, and you can see the audience, and they can all see you. You know, when you go to a stadium, it's like, you know, it's in Madonna at Wembley, and she was like this big. You know, so it's cool.
You got better seats than that.
Well, that was in the that was in the 90s. That was in 1990.
Okay.
So that was before I could, you know, get VIP.
But with an intimate setting like this, you can smell them because they're so close.
Think, actually, here today, everyone smells really nice.
And they're smelling very nice today. That's what I was going to get
Because in some parts of the world, they don't smell that great.
Okay, on to the next one. Indie rock or pop music? Did I get to that one yet?
Indie rock.
Indie rock.
Yes.
Lastly, solo or group?
Solo.
Solo. Good for you. They're sort of disagreeing with that outside. Do you want to go and see what they think about that?
No, forget it, no. Do you want me to come outside?
Well, how about we...
So people say no? No!
I know it's cold out there, and the people have been here for a long time. Hours. So let's just go and say hello and see what...
Do you think they might throw things at me now, though?
Oh, no, they won't throw things at you because there's big security guards over there.
Can I get right in like that?
And if they throw... Oh, it's refreshing, isn't it, when you open the windows like that? It's nice and refreshing. It's because it's so hot in here. So there they are, and we're having troubles. There's. How you guys doing today?
Wow.
Good to see y'all.
Hello. You all right? It's cold out there, isn't it? Oh my gosh, we need to sign some things.
Oh my gosh, shut those windows. It's cold in here now.
Look.
All right, thank you guys for coming down. Again, thanks to the environment audience. Thank you guys as well. Thanks for your questions out there. It's been great. It's been a Live at Much with Melanie C. And we're going to end with Going Down right here. Melanie C. Live at Much.